Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and another easy model review. We have one of these platinum collectible SH-60B Sea Hawks, and these of course are the pre-finished plastic models. So they're always a little bit cheaper than your die-cast equivalents, but they don't have the same level of detail, of course. But what we will do is do this video so we can check this out for ourselves. And this, of course, is a Sikorsky SH-60 Sea Hawk from the US Navy's Black Knights. Now, these are based, of course, on the Army's Black Hawks, but have been modified for naval use. The biggest changes of these being the foldable main rotor blades, of course, and, of course, the hinged tail section here, so that it will be a bit more compact while aboard ships. And as I said, our aircraft does belong to the US Navy's Helicopter Sea Combat Squadron for the Black Knights, and they were formed in 1952 and are still currently active, of course, flying these SH-60 Sea Hawks, which they have been using since 1991. So what we'll do is we will open up this box so we can check out this plastic helicopter and judge this for ourselves. All right, let's open this box up. Alright, so this is how it comes out of the box. So obviously it's held on by a couple of tie downs, which I quickly undid so we can get this helicopter out. It does come with the set of rotor blades in this little packet here, which we need to affix to this helicopter. And it does have like a little nameplate stuck to the side here, but it looks like it's supposed to be in that little spot there. But who cares? Anyway, we'll get this off if it'll unhook for me. And have a look at this little easy model plastic fantastic and see how much of a difference this will be compared to a die-cast one. And of course it's always that weird light feel. The actual details themselves aren't too bad on this one. We did that Army Black Hawk and it was a little bit of a letdown, but so far this one does look quite good. The details on it seem to be quite nice. The paint is quite solid. The decal applications and the actual sort of panel lines and everything on there are quite good. You can see all the Navy markings there, of course. There's the knight on the side. That's pretty cool. So obviously you don't have to put any ordnance or anything like that on it. It is already set up with everything. The only thing we do need to do, of course, is put those main rotor blades on and see if this, well, it does spin freely, so that is a good sign. This one does, it turns, but it is quite stiff, so it's not, really spinning easily, but it does turn without a drama. I don't think the doors or anything open, but you can't really see too much in there. Obviously, there is no pilot figures or anything in these. So if you're into your, aircraft with figures in them, you'll be a little bit disappointed about that. But everything else seems to be really nice on there. That's interesting. It does have a lot of detail through there. There is, I suppose, the seam that does run down through there. Depends on how fussy you want to be. But it's not really, it is a little bit noticeable on top. That big seam straight through the middle. But I suppose if you're going to get like a plastic kit, it'll be the same deal. But this, you don't have to do anything. You just pull it out of the box and, well, of course, chuck some rotor blades on it and chuck it on the shelf. So, well, speaking of those rotor blades, what we'll do is we'll chuck some rotor blades on this and come right back so we can check it out properly. All right, and that is that. That is with the rotor blades on, and to be honest, these don't spin too freely. Oh, it's not too bad, but there is a slight resistance, as you can see. It does stop, but the blades aren't hugely detailed or anything like that, but they're all right. They're not too bad. They went on relatively easy. There was no issues in putting them on. And, well, it looks like a helicopter now, at least, so it's not, look, overall it's not too bad. I mean, it is a plastic model. It is not a die-cast, expensive kind of model or anything like that, but it is not too bad. Overall, it would pass for me, but of course that's me. you all know how easily pleased I can be. But I reckon overall it's not too bad. It comes up okay. As for the price, it's I picked these up for around $45, so they are pretty a little bit inexpensive, I suppose, compared to a die-cast equivalent, which is, you know, ranging around 100, 150, I suppose, depending on the manufacturer and what model you're getting. But of course, this is not 100% perfect either. There is sometimes the rotor blades do sort of sit a little bit wonky. The actual rotor itself doesn't sit true sometimes, so you'd have to position it in a way that you'd be happy with. But overall, for I suppose budget, you know, younger people don't have a lot of cash, perfect sort of thing to grab. But yeah, overall, it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm reasonably happy with it. Could be worse. All right, we'll wrap this up. I'll take some photos of this Seahawk, of course, and you can check this out in all its detail without my grubby little hands all over it. And of course, if you like this a little bit, throw us one of those. Feel free to say in the comments if you've actually bought some of these easy models yourself and how you think they are compared to the die-cast equivalents, of course. And, of course, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Everyone is welcome. So, once again, this is 1/72nd scale. It is by Easy Model. It is the SH-60 Sea Hawk from the Helicopter Sea Combat Squadron 4 Black Knights from the US Navy, of course. All right, guys, well, you check out the pictures at the end of the video, of course. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time watching another one of our videos. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of plastic today and that you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.